Hi there viewers, and welcome to the Repair It, Don't Wreck It channel. Today I'm going to repair a hole on the drywall ceiling. This one was created through the course of relocating some plumbing. I wasn't planning to record it, but since it was such an easy camera setup, I decided to do it. I used 1/2 inch plywood for backer. About 1.5 to 2.5 inches protrude into the opening. About the same amount is hidden behind the drywall. Use a pencil to mark where the backer board is located. This will help you hit your mark when fastening the drywall piece. I'm using 1-inch coarse drywall screws. Fine screws are used for metal studs. Since the drywall and the plywood are 1/2 inch, very little will be sticking into the space. Damaging a wire or something important is slim. Take a few measurements lengthwise and widthwise to determine your drywall piece. I found in the past I've cut the drywall too precise and ended up trimming and going back and forth a few times. This is not necessary. You'll get a good quality repair with a small gap. Be careful when scoring the drywall with the blade. If you don't hold the blade vertical and it slides across the T-square, you can get a nasty cut. Once you scored the drywall, you can lift it, break it, and cut the backside to release the piece. Fasten the drywall with the same screws. Here I'm using the mesh tape instead of paper. For an amateur like me and working on the ceiling, it makes life easy. I know it's more expensive, but for such a small repair, I don't think it's a big deal. When I squared up the hole, there was a little more damage on the edge. Not a problem. Just double up the mesh in that section. I'm going to use sheetrock 45. I had some left over from a larger job, so this is what I decided to use rather than buying, say, sheetrock 20 or other products which would have a faster setup time. I mixed it a little loose so I get good penetration into the joint. The one thing I learned with drywall repair is not to play with it. Put the mud on, make it as smooth as possible without over troweling, and leave it alone. Now that the first coat has dried, we can put on a second, which is regular drywall compound. Keep the knife reasonably flat to get it as smooth as possible. It's going to take at least 2 or 3 coats to get it where you want anyways. I'm using a 6-inch and a 12-inch knife. I find this works for me. I'm always cleaning the front and back of both knives. I find this helps to keep the lumps from getting into the mud. This method I've used for hundreds of repairs, and I've never had a failure. Don't overthink these small jobs. It's not that complicated. There's definitely more than one way to do this. All of them generally work pretty good. Now I'm into the 3rd coat. To get somebody to do a small job like this is almost impossible. If they do, the price is probably very high. Most of the time it would entail at least 2 trips. You can't blame them because time is money. Why not learn how to do it yourself? Save yourself some money, time, and headaches. If you watch enough professionals on YouTube and practice, you can get pretty good at it. Once you build your confidence, the jobs can get bigger and better. Buy the best tools you can afford. If you're going to be fixing things, they'll always be around. Many of my tools I've had for 50+ years. I've never regretted buying them. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Nothing too technical, but it gave me a chance to chat about other things. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And, as always, repair it. Don't wreck it. Thanks for watching.